welcome. Thanks for joining us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's Montreal taking on Boston. Luke Shabby alongside Chris Singleton. It's been quite a series so far, and the excitement's only ramping up as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, being down 3-1, calling it a do-or-die game is no exaggeration, but these situations tell us a lot about a team's character, and for some teams, it brings out their absolute best, but for others, it can kind of prove to be an overwhelming scenario to face, and so we'll see how they show up here today.
And we'll also get to see what kind of killer instinct they have on the other side. Some teams can get a little too relaxed when they're so comfortably in the driver's seat. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And our pitcher in this game, Robbie Whitfield. What do you look for here?
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Throws to second. And that's a leadoff double.
The last thing you want to happen is to swing at a ball out of the zone in a 3-0 count. That would have been a called strike, just like everyone in the stadium was expecting. Credit to the hitter for taking advantage of that situation for a double.
That's towards center. Schaefer drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And it throws off line, safe at third. Take a look at. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Mendez snags it, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. This is the World Series on the show. Back here at Fenway Park, and towing the slab in this one, Eduardo Domingo.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row.
One down, base is empty. Oh, he botches it. Gets off a throw. He beats the throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. Runner on the move. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. Throw into third, into second, and he's got a double.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Campbell over at second with one down. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One runs in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now. We're still only one away.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Here's the catcher to hit, Brian Beltran. Double play ball to second. Throws to first in time. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Well, expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
Swing and a ground ball. Cordero throws to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. 1 inning in the books here. The Mets on top here, 2-1. And down on strikes. 2 away.
Well, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success.
That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Everything came together for him. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
So the batting order turns over. Next to hit, Derek Durant. Doubled in his first AB. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. And it hits off the monster. 1 runs in, runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there. That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching the World Series on the show.
Which was.
Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it.
Swung on, belted. And it bangs off the monster.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Not a very good curveball right there, but sometimes those high breaking balls kind of surprise you as a hitter, and when they stay high, have just a little more velo on them to get by you. And that 2-strike count, I thought it was a pretty good pitch to hit. I think he got a little too excited.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Jay heading to the alley. Brings it in, and that is that. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Nice job going the opposite way with it. Letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Up the middle, Durant. Out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. On to inning number 4. The Mounties have the advantage, 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So now here's the DH, Richard Wong. Runner takes off. In the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. Line drive. Vega Ramos pulls it down, and there's two gone. One around. The 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. And midway in the fourth, the Mounties on top 3-2. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy. Didn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called. Now here is Alvin Marshall. Both 2 in this one. This one driven, deep center field, on its way, home run! He powers that one out of here. His second homer this series, and they tack on 3. It's 5-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. The great pitchers are able to tease the outside part of the zone with the breaking ball. That means that it looks like it's going to be a strike, but finishes off the plate. Well, that one finished on the outer half, but caught just too much of the plate and hit for a home run.
0-2 now. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 5-3. You're watching the World Series on the show.
Damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him. And there's 2 away.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase.
And we're at the top of the 5th. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Half of inning number 5. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Hernandez down to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
As it begins, in this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Eloy Hernandez now at the plate. Lifted in the air, right field, and that's the 3rd out. 2 left on to the bottom of inning number 6. The Mets lead it 5-3. Line drive, and that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Francesco Vega Ramos will hit next. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. And it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field. And
maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
That one drilled left field. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 7th inning coming up. The Mets on top here, 5-3. Two down, nobody on. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out. One down, base is empty. Up and in, ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Strike in there. Throw to second, and great jump. Out towards right center field. And there's a hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. And it's off the Green Monster. Coming home. The relay throw. He's safe, and they lead by 4.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Bunting towards the line. Squeezes it. And that is that. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Mets out front, 7-3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out if they're going. This is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And now two aboard.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now here is Norman Perez. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third to trim the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 7-4. Tying run at the plate. On the ground. That's a base hit as a run scores.
That's a good job right there. You got two strikes on you. Just got to battle.
Now pinch runner, Richie Diamond. First and second, no outs. Wong, the next to hit. On the ground, 2 ball. Touches the bag for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
In the air, left field, down the line. Brings it in, and that's the third out. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The Mets have the advantage, 7-5. The 3-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all.
That's hard hit on the line. And no one can get there. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Comes through with the RBI. I'll tell you, when you smoke the line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Line drive. And that's down, a base hit. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 9-5. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Alan Sueikos is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
And it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Durant. He flips it to second in time. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 9th inning coming up. The Mets with the lead, 9-5.
Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic for them all to see.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him, 1 away on the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
He's 2 outs away. Jay digs in now. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they do get the second out of the inning.
Great job by the second baseman right there. Quick reaction to dive, knock that ball down, and big leaguers just don't panic, not the good ones. He gets up, makes the play, really good throw over to first base. That's the kind of composure that you want to see from a guy in that position.
So they're down to their final out. Now the third baseman, Rodrigo Terrero. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. One strike away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Line drive, and that's it. They are World Series champions.
A huge congrats to the World Series champs. This was an incredibly special team all season long, and what I love most is that these home fans that supported this team game in and game out, they got to witness it in their home ballpark. So many memories over this season, but in this game, this city is already going crazy.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.